What are you guys doing? Mama Wrench, welcome in. What up, dog? Go! We're going to try and work this today. I need to start getting some of my tools out of the house. Welcome in, Indy. Now that we got the roof dried in, I can start bringing some tools back out here. So, and this is a one little corner, so we're just going to work on it and see if we can get, you know, three big boxes out of the house. We'll be doing good. Just Roy, welcome in, buddy. I hung out with you this morning. I didn't get any coffee, so I fell back asleep in my burrito for 10 minutes. Yeah, what a mess, right? Here we go. We're just going to start grabbing stuff. I have to have this cleaned out. Oh, if I can use these shelves. And I don't even want to deal with the clothes up here in my dad's ties and stuff. So, what a mess. You get what you need, though, right? All right, electrical tape, that's going to go for the electrical pile. I did clean out one of these trash cans out here. I don't know what to do with the VCR, y'all. I'm pretty sure that the moisture, I mean, you can see the mold on it, has molded the heads on it, so I'm afraid to put any tapes in it. But I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and one test on a piece of garbage, so this is where I'm at. Keep it, throw it away, try and fix it. So, and I've done this for everything in my garage. Here we go. All right. What did we say? Benefit of the doubt. I'm going to put it over here to this TV. If anybody wants a CRT TV, I got one. With the proper remote. I may just put it at the road and let somebody have it. It's like JRD, what's in the box, right? Except it's what's in the garage. So thanks for the idea, Roy. Bank bag. I mean, it was sopping wet. Do I keep it? Do I throw it? I think we're going to be real cutthroat today, y'all. That's what's going to happen. I'm just going to go with the weed whacker stuff. All right, we got a trash can full of mosquitoes. Let's do this. Paintbrushes and screws. I'm going to throw them towards the small parts area. You got to make a mess to clean a mess. Yep. Progress is always a mess. That's what I heard. This one can start collecting tools. America. Start at the top. No idea. No idea. Half this stuff sitting on the floor, and I just came out and grabbed it and threw it up. I got a whole bag full of doorknobs. Do I have keys? I don't freaking know. Metal wire mesh? Don't know. Don't know what section that belongs in. Plumbing parts, I know what section that belongs in. And this goes in there. What else we got? We got some green spray paint. Let's see if it works. It still works. We'll keep it. Spray paint area. Who knows? A little bit missing the cap. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt too. And these, I got these to put. I have a climbing wall on the side of my building, so these are actual climbing ones. I have a real easy course that's it's like the kid ones where you can just totally put your whole foot on the thing and go there. This was in 5 inches of water. Look, you can see the water line. So who knows if they're good or not. Let's take a look. It was brand new. Oh. Well, why is it still locked? Well, I mean, they are indoor outdoor, but they definitely got, you can see that water line. So anyway, I need to just set up a horseshoe spot somewhere, just what I need, something else to maintain. All right, we're getting there. So these are a keeper. I'm not pitching these. They are still usable, but they are certainly damaged. All right, this thing it also has a water line on it. So let's see if it's worth a crap anymore. It's definitely not an indoor-outdoor board. But look, you see the water line? Yoink! Crazy. Oh, the dartboard might be all right. One side is a little swollen. I wonder if it came with darts. Nope, it's ruined. All right. Going in the trash. All right, small parts. I've got a small parts area. All that stuff's been moving down that way. And this goes on the drill. It used to not be all rusted, but goes on the drill and it spins. You take paint off of just about anything. So drill area, there you go. 5-gallon lid. What up, Butters? This is brass recycling. Let's put that anywhere. Who knows? See what we got. What's in the box? Oh, these are really nice. Oh. Ah. Look, I got stencils. I can make more signs. In fact, this is going inside with the new sign. Make it look professional. Going Helvetica, baby. All right, let's see what else we got. Pillowcase? No, that's going in the trash. Sea bag. Anything could be in the box. You're right. I don't even know, Roy. Yeah, like I said, dirt daubers on it. This bag is super heavy duty, so I'll actually keep it. It's got to go in the laundry though. Just put it in the going inside pile. Wah, wah, wah. I'd love to have this box back in order. This is the chain box. Eyelets, they don't belong in here. Box of rust, thanks. It is railroad spikes and They are all rusted out. A bunch of them were buffed and cleaned and oiled. It's all good. All right, chain box. That's what we're gonna use this for, because that's what's in here. You need the hooks to a 2004 Chevy Silverado. You let me know. Front hooks, front toe hooks. All right, this has got to go. Oh, it's full of chains. Who made that decision? All right, small parts. What are you doing? Hooks for the pegboard. Small parts. Yeah, at my workbench over here, like I just can't get at it because it's just covered with a bunch of stuff that was on the floor. So we're getting there. We're gonna get there. But we are doing some ruthless cuts today. This is an antique tool. Sorry, it's got rust on it. I'll clean it up though. It's got a razor blade here, and you can use it this way. Eat those mosquitoes, Butters. Get them. All right, this thing quit working. It's definitely trash. Sorry, E-trash. Go get it, Butters. Door handle or gate handle. Small parts. I'm just transferring everything to different areas so that I can sweep up. What a mess. What a mess. All I got to do is the rest of this shelf and I'm done. I'm done. And we're looking good. Yeah. You are getting sleepy. Sleepy. No. All right. You gonna help me test the microwave? Eat those mosquitoes. We are covered with DEET today, just to be able to be outside. Call that Southern Cologne. All right, what do I got? I got room up there for one more toolbox. Let's see what I got floating around in the house. That goes in the bike pile. The microwave was from one of the first commercial kitchens that I ever did when they upgraded. They gave it to me, and it worked great, but it was sitting on the floor out of use, and so I want to recover all the magnets out of it, and all. I mean, I wanted to use it because it still worked fine, but I was like, I'll recover all the stuff out of it. At this point, I'm just going to put it to the street, let somebody else deal with it. I'm just, sick of it. So less crap to look at every day. So here we go. Bye bye, Magic Chef microwave. It's looking better already. These are for the bottom of my downspouts. So here goes. I think it'll be outside. If it's still in good shape, I'll keep it. There's two of these floating around somewhere, and I'm going to put them on a little indoor dolly that has rubber tires now, but they just always go flat. So we're going to keep that. More garbage. More garbage. Ooh, what's going to make me... I know what's going to make me feel better. Let's get anything big. Small parts. Drill accessories. More tiny chain. What do you use a little chain like this for? Plastic? Oh, I know. This is from a toilet puller. The toilet chain. No butters. You're gonna sweep for me? No, I don't do cleaning. And yeah, these are all these leaves are in here from the water coming in here. Good times. Good times. And I'm listening for metal while I sweep. I mean, I want to spray the dogwood deep, but I'm not sure how good that is. What is coming out of my pocket? Well, I don't know what it is. Sorry, Foo Fighters, you gotta go. Hosier, too sweet. We'll give this one a chance. You can see the water line to there. Old school jack stand, anybody? Yeah, Mama, I always breathe through my nose too. I've got a small pile until I get the mechanic shop done. I've just made a small pile of tools like the car charger and those jack stands and stuff. I've got both doors open too. What up, buddy? I got some sweeping work to do. We're just cleaning up, noting our flood line here. So, well, welcome in, sir. I hope you had a good 4th. You said you were going to go do some fireworks. So, I was playing Fortnite last night, and I could see some from my window. So, that was good enough for me. And I'm glad I didn't stream Fortnite last night because every sweat in the world was on. I think we caught 1 dub out of 5 games. Pathetic. All right, Steve, we're working on getting just this shelf set up here so that I could bring some of my toolboxes that have been in my house out here since I got the roof replaced. I'm sorry, I didn't get it replaced. I replaced it. So all the joists, all the decking, it's all new. So we're trying to get back out here. I'm just going to keep all my stuff in plastic bins up off the ground because I can't keep all this stuff in my house forever. And I've got a whole woodworking shop that is going to have to come in here till that other half of the garage gets fixed. So welcome in, sir. This is a peg for a gate. I don't know. I hate light bulbs because it's like, when am I going to get a chance to test them? But I do have a pile inside, and I'll go in there and grab it. These are all chips that are due for the recycling place. There you go. You know how I like my plates. And then I save processors, y'all. Like, these are older processors. A lot of golden stuff in them, if I were so inclined. But my shop's in such disarray. I'm not taking on any new projects. I might continue to pile the stuff up. All right, electrical. Definitely old school. Yeah. It's only got one thumbstick on it. That's how old it is. But it and the keyboard, yeah, they both got to go. I'm going to keep these foggers and fog under my house. Maybe I'll get rid of the termites or the spiders or whatever it is that swirls around my house whenever it floods. So it's getting there, dude. Progress is always a mess. Right now, I shift the stuff. I clean what I can, and then try and reorganize as I move. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching this mess be cleaned up. Just straight trash. Most of it's plastic. I don't even. It probably works, but the cleaning time and all that stuff to use it, I don't know. All right, so recycling. I've been just piling it right here in the corner. I've got steel. I don't usually collect copper, but I have brass and steel going here in the corner. And yeah, I'm ready to put these climbing things on the inside of the wall. I had them on the outside, but if they were on the inside, I could at least turn the air conditioner on while I was climbing. Because man, it's hot. It is hot. All right, throwing these foggers towards the house. This is a stand for a air conditioner. This is that foam seal for the inside of a door. I don't know that I need it right now, but I could. All right, let me go grab one of those other toolboxes. Tool bins, I should say. All right, this is mortar mixer. There's my floor scraper I needed on that other job. We looked for this. So I wipe in circles like this. Wax on, wax off. We need to say a bunch of keywords. I heard that was the other thing to do for a big push. A bunch of trigger words, but I don't really want to do that. So yeah, this is how I like to end my tile on a wall. It slips up underneath the metal edge real clean, and you can hide your cut in that. Butters, finish cleaning up. Get the broom.
I'm not helping.
Double pressure sprayer. I need to take that back to the shop. Stuff it in the pocket. And I probably won't bring the tile saw in here. Maybe I will. Let's see if this even fits on the shelf. I may have to go up top. It's gonna fit. Negative. Negative. Gotta go on top. Random wire. This thing got flooded, so I'm not sure if the timer for your lights are supposed to work or not, but I just removed it. I was afraid to turn it on. Nice tie collection. You can thank my dad for that one. And they're a little musty from being out here while everything dried. But I mean, I couldn't save everything. The next day I was so mad. And the Don't even get me started on what was in the floor safe. We're almost there. We'll get this shelf cleaned off. 2 more shelves. What do we got here? This is for a wheelbarrow, 8-inch tube for a wheelbarrow. I think the handles rotted off the wheelbarrow. Random glass piece, don't need it. Coax connectors, yeah, they can go in the recycle bin. More light bulbs, I still got 2 in my pocket. This is part of the drill selection. It's probably still paint, we'll see. I don't know, oh, it's a brown paint, wood colored. Perfect. No idea what I bought that for, $9, it was on sale. All right, drill station. Random glass, I mean, I just want to throw it away, so. Yeah, I'm going to pull them down. I don't know, have them steam clean, because some of them are super vintage. But that's my Pops' leather jacket there. It didn't make it. It had a mold fuzz from us. All right, broken random glass. It's just got to go. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah, we're just trying to get it broken apart by actual jobs. So I've been running framing in this one. That doesn't belong in there. So yeah, it's like demo framing box, kind of the same thing. Reciprocating saw blades, framing tool belts, go in the framing box. Slap stapler, that's kind of a roofing thing, and the staples. All right, I've got some. All right, always keep the pencil, never throw the pencil away. And I've got a bunch of random nuts and bolts and screws in here, so we're just going to dump that in. I'm not sifting through them, I'm just going to dump them into the recycle pile. So let's put this with the staplers. There we go. These go in for the reciprocating saw box. And that goes towards the small parts. All right. Make sure there's nothing else good in here. Oh, extra razor blades. Colleen, welcome in. I'm just getting it cleaned up, yo. Clean up your act there, always saying. All right, this one has a lid, so eventually it can go on the ground. Wire nuts, electrical. Electrical. Starting capacitor for a transformer. That's what I need. I'm sure it's no good. That's why it's pulled out. All right, electrical pile, electrical. I don't know what to do with the razor blades. They're all rusting anyway. I could sing it low. Recycle. All right, let's put this over. Actually, I was going to sweep out this front corner and just put all the recycling right there. and go. I can sing low. Honestly, I didn't even look through that last pile of leaves, so who knows what I just swept into the trash, but I don't care. It's gone, no worries. No worries. Hello, mosquito. Oh, you found the spot that's not covered with DEET. Alright, one more toolbox. That is actually looking really good. And I've got room to bring in the bike. It's going to be it. One more toolbox. Tool bin, because, you know, metal ones rust. Alright, more stuff for the framing box. I don't really need this little hot shot. Let's see if I can stack all of this recycling in this corner. That'll work. Brass on top, I'll take it. Alright, this will fit here. That wasn't it yet. It does have a lid. This one, man, I'm just going to end up putting it up under the workbench here. And we're going to put that bolt. Alright, we're going to get this mat out of here too. I'll pressure wash it before I bring it back in. I'll keep it for something, who knows. That strap brought to you by Economy Supply. Economy Supply, downtown Eddie. All right, and these goofy little things, y'all. I helped demo a house in Atlanta, and I pulled out of a sunroom 12 windows, something crazy, some crazy amount. And these are the styles for them. They're such a specialized piece of wood, I didn't want to replace them. You can see they're all rounded on the front, notched on the back, and they fit perfectly. So I wouldn't want to have to remake this. I saved these all, and I still have about 5 or 6 windows, but I did have some that got wet on the bottom. So they're probably all right. They're windows. We haven't looked. We'll get there on that. All right, all these styles. Man, it's wood storage, I guess, the carport. So. All right, more wires going out. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know, I may just throw this away. It's all molded and stuck to the floor. So, duck rolling in, welcome up, buddy. What do you think? Trash? Save it. It's actually a decent cush. And I'll have to actually muriatic acid the floor in here at some point. But yeah, I'll clean it. I'll clean it and keep it. Came out of Gaffer's. Oh, hello, mosquito. Gaffer's, McRae's, I'm not sure. One of them are closed, but they both closed. Yeah. You were thinking trash too? It's a cush mat, dude. I mean, it's out here. I have well, I guess it's 10 feet long workbench right behind here. That's just covered with stuff as I sift through it. And I have another one over there. I don't know. I mean, it is cushy. Hello, Mr. Mosquito. You didn't make it, buddy. If it mold, yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I'll do the muriatic acid in here on the floor. That's going to be a job on itself. And one of the things that I was thinking, we take our wet. I'm sure you do it too, Steve. But we take the wet dry vac, and I just suck up everything until it's full, spitting out water, and then I dump my sump in there. I think, or maybe it was only Pools I saw, because he was trying to lug that full vacuum cleaner up, and I just felt bad for him, dude, knowing how it felt. So, all right, the blue one has to go on top. The black one can go. Well, that one's empty. Empty till we figure out what goes there. Framing tool. Tile. That's as good as it gets for now. And I'm going to keep hauling stuff out here. So. You save that skimmer wall pack lid from that job, and it's a new camper step. Yeah, reuse everything. That's why I like that microwave, dude. It was a commercial microwave, and I wanted to use it for forever. Use it forever. But when it died, I'm still like, I want to take it apart. I want to do this. And a lot of times, I'm horrible because I'll just cut the cord off. If it's a 3-prong cord, I'll cut it off if it's 4 or 5 feet long. Later on, I'm gonna have a tool where it goes out, and I'm gonna need like a better cord. And so, yeah, I totally get you for the reuse thing. All right, the jacket. I mean, I hate to part with the jacket, y'all. Like, I don't know what to do, but it is totally moldy. Totally moldy. It's gonna have to go. I'll whistle taps for it later. Yeah, it's a little, and it's a little stiff. All right. Is that it? The bike will come right in here now. I think. But if I'm gonna keep it just for the shop, you're only standing on. Yeah, I mean the thing is after Katrina, I had the house rented out, and as a carpenter, I had to stay here and work. There was so much destruction and money to be made, and so I could not be with my family outside of town. And I lived in this garage. I lived in this garage when there was no bathroom. I mean, I lived in a tent for a couple weeks while I got this thing acceptable. But at this point, it was a really cush office. I had an air conditioner, heater. I had a loft if I wanted to take a nap, and a sink and a shower. Now I have a whole bathroom that I put in with a bunch of leftover structurally insulated panels, SIPS panels, which is like styrofoam like this thick and then wood on each side. It's really good stuff. And since it was on the south side, I wanted to make sure it didn't absorb a bunch of heat. So, but I did all tile in there too, and put a floor drain in. So, all right, what else? Is that it? This. I'm not dealing with the door. It won't close anymore either. That's the other thing, because it's all swollen up. Oh, the router. And the router table. But yeah, just like even look, these are shelves that I made, and they're just water soaked all the way on one side. So it's just aggravating to grab something that you spent a lot of time and energy on and be like, okay, well now I guess I'm painting it. So because this is a solid piece. This isn't like it's not plywood. It's not plywood. That's plywood. No plywood. Anyway. You thought that was a corner, not a door? Yeah, exactly, dude. So the door did close most of the way, but I took and filed down some off the edge of it the other day. So, and it has a exhaust fan in there that's like twice or 3 times as big as it should be. So when I open that up and turn that fan on, it only exhausts in the upper portion of the room, and it does a good job keeping it cool in here. So, But right now I have all the power off out here until there's a couple of plugs and stuff that I need to raise up so they're above that 6-inch flood line. And maybe I'll move them up to 10 or 12. So, no, that's the bathroom. That is the bathroom. So, all right, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got the brackets inside for it. Let's put it over here on the go inside pile. All right. And then here, this is the remainder of some of those boards when it flooded. All the termites swirling around my house. Yeah, where do you think they go? Where do you think they go? All right, that's that, that, these and those. All of this got wet too. Germex, I guess. Yeah, it's all dragged around now. All right, we're gonna make one more pass with this broom. Termites in the water sound scary. It's like, yeah, Sharknado. It's like Sharknado duck. It scares me too, just the concept. All right, good sweep. And then I'm just pouring sweat, so. And I smell like deep. Good times. I should be taking the magnet and going through these piles before I sweep them up. That's trash. Ooh, I might need that tip for that other can, though. There we go. You're out of here, buddy. Dustpan? Check. Who needs a bath? No, I'm running away now. All right, what did I allot? An hour for this? 15 minutes ahead? All right, we might put an extra 15 minutes in because they're ahead of schedule. Move it. Yeah, so my goal is every time that the trash service runs or the garbage gets picked up, I want to have full garbage cans out there. One more of those styles. Uh-oh. I got a tip from Sippy. I'm coming, Sippy. What you got, girl? Oh, another pencil. All right, Steve. Go and enjoy your day, dude. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Put on your sunscreen, Boz. Put it on. Yeah, we'll do the bathroom another time. I'll show you the bathroom when I have to clean it out. The only reason it fared really well is I have a floor drain. So when I got here squeegeeing all the water, I pushed it either towards the door has a threshold, so I just pushed it into the floor drain. So I missed it, Sippy. Let me see. I'll find you. Bunny, welcome in. Sweat dripping off my nose. I missed the tip, Sippy. All right, going back to the bottom. I think I accidentally timed out somebody. What just happened? No. 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 I gotta undo that. No. No. No, Colleen, I'm so sorry. I fat fingered. I'm gonna have to fix it on the computer, Colleen. I'm so sorry. No. You. Okay, I got you. Unhide. Okay. Sorry, Colleen. I totally I accidentally hid you there. I fat fingered it. Welcome back, Colleen. Welcome back. I don't know what you were putting time out for, but probably deserved it. I'm so sorry. Oh, what do we got here? 1x2 trim. Probably use it for something else. Just I have to pull like 5 nails out of it. All right, more plumbing garbage. I had a closet out here, a cedar lined closet. So I gotta rip out the whole bottom of that. I don't know. I'm gonna replace it with something treated, I think. All right, I'll get it, Mama. It's in my back pocket. I'm sure I'll hear you go ding. I'm the weirdo. I used to be the guy that was always standing by a computer, working on a computer, doing something with a computer. So people would call me and be like, "Hey, are you at your computer?" No, and I was. And then they'd ask me to Google stuff. So I'm the original middleman for Google. Oh, some of Pops' glasses. I could probably straighten them out. They're a little mangled. I'm sure these came out of the safe. Yeah. Maybe I can straighten them out. Because you can replace the lens on them. I get old and I need readers. I got a nice pair. They must be a nice pair. They didn't run. Just a little on the hinge. All right, hang these up here for, another project for another day. All right, I'm just going to get as much as I can possibly reach here. Give myself a nice open spot to be able to come in because everything's just in tatters, so. All right, I'll definitely look my. I've got this computer. I've got probably 15 computers. I need to find out if the high school has a computer lab and then donate them. There's a bunch of them are still viable for Linux installs or I mean they're totally usable. Pentium 3s, Pentium 4s, a couple Pentium 2s, and they could diagnose and fix them. I don't know if they have a program like that here, but the other half of me is like, just put it in the trash or put it out at the street and let the recycle guy, and by recycle guy I mean the guy picking up scrap metal out the trash can. Let him have it. What's up, Butters? Oh, Grandma McFlurry sent me a text. I'm gonna keep an eye out. All right, let me sweep out this doorway. Tomorrow we'll do a different spot, but this was just so I had a place to put the different items for the different jobs. I was going through some of my older videos that I hadn't posted last night and found this hilarious one where it was literally me sitting there during my lunch hour eating and like silence for 10 minutes, like nobody came in. It was hilarious. It was the best. It was so awkward. It was awkward to watch. All right, that's that. Let me get this trash can out of the way. We have a marked improvement. We have an area we can walk in. I don't want to deal with all the peanuts over there yet, but we'll get to that. I want to do just one little corner at a time. So this looks much better. There, if you turn the angle like that. And then I put all my recycling stuff right here. I get the wires. I get the brass. I get the steel. So that'll help. Handy calculator. Always going to have a calculator. Even though I usually have my phone. And I don't know what I'm going to put up here. I've got a lamp up there, a brass lamp that's all corroded. I need a buff. All right, sweat dripping off my nose. 52 minutes. I allotted an hour for this. And I'm going to roll the bike in here. It's got a fresh battery on it. Nah, I don't have to bring it in right now. Reciprocating saw blades. Alright, that one has been cleaned, tested, works good. Where am I going to put all the hand tools? I got to make a trail back to that corner. I used to have a bunch there. I'll go with the overhead now because there's stuff that you grab. Hey, what are you doing? I'm in the door. I've got 4 reciprocating saws, so having this on hand is not so important. All right, bang, bang, bang. We can close this up. Well, we're gonna try. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna cut out 4 minutes early, guys. I got that done. If it starts raining, I'll bring the bike in. I still have to go wash that sea bag. This shirt is sopped, and yeah, and I've got sweat pouring off me, so I'm like, blah. And covered with DEET. Good times. Gonna go wash these hands. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll do another corner tomorrow. Look at marked improvement. We'll give it to you 15 degrees at a time. Love y'all. See you again soon.